Varies by state.
Call
This isn't good.
800-779-0961, 800-779-0961, 800-779-0961, 800-779-0961.
The following program does not necessarily represent the views or opinions of the staff, management, or ownership of this station.
It's time to get on the right path with Right Path Real Estate Radio with Jason Bible. Get the answer to your question that's keeping you from taking action and succeeding today. Get ready. The guide that will put your fears behind you is on the air now. Taking calls at 713-785-1817.
Hot mics
Toll
in
free
5,
877-881-0271.
2,
Now here's your
1.
host, Jason Bible.
Welcome to the show. Jason Bible, Right Path Real Estate. Today's a special day of the month. It's Friday. Closing some deals. Closed one yesterday, I think. Although I signed it, I don't think we really close it till Monday. But close a deal. That's good. But what makes today special? It's the first day of our weekend retreat. The weekend retreat. Here in Houston, full house. We actually stuffed some extra chairs in the room because it's completely sold out. We had to call in a favor. Don't call the fire marshal. Shh. Here's the deal, folks. Why go to the weekend retreat? Question I like to ask is, what decisions did you make this week to make next Monday different than your last Monday? A lot of people listen to this radio show, financial advice, life advice, investing advice, how to build a legacy. Question I like to ask back, what decisions have you made this week to make next Monday a completely different Monday? What decisions have we made? Here's the deal. When you make a decision, now you've got to make a commitment. I'll talk about the difference of those two here in a little bit. But we've got a classroom full of folks here in Houston today through Sunday that have made a commitment. Here's what I can tell you. When they get done with our class on Sunday afternoon, their Monday is going to be completely different than this past Monday. Why is that? Because they've been given the tools to build an enduring real estate business. That's what we talk about the weekend retreat. How do you build a real estate business? And we're building that business with an end in mind. A lot of people ask me, Jason, I only want 5 or 10 rental properties. I only want 20 rental properties. Then I'm going to retire. Is that really what you want? Or is that what you told yourself that you wanted? Or is that the only thing you think you can get? Would you like a portfolio of 100 rental properties? Would you like a couple office buildings, apartments? Would you like something more, but you just don't think you can get it? That's a totally different mindset. Last night we had a great event. Tom talked about comps. I had our Pathfinder Base Camp folks in my office. I have a big office with a big conference room in it. We were simulcasting that event across the country to our Base Camp Pathfinder folks across the country. And we had some great discussions about sales and marketing. That's what this business is. Little hint, That's what all businesses are. But Jason, I don't want to be in sales and marketing. Well, guess what? You're not going to be in real estate. Doesn't matter who you're buying houses from. Real estate agents, wholesalers, homeowners, attorneys, banks, sales and marketing. Sales and marketing. If you want to build an impressive portfolio, it's sales and marketing. The nice thing about real estate is we don't have to have a lot of discussions about money. If you're putting your dollars into real estate, we teach you need to be making at least a 20% margin. Notice I didn't say 20% rate of return. Return on investment is a bunk metric. Return on investment might be the worst metric ever created. If you're out there negotiating deals, buying the houses, raising the money, managing the rehab, putting the tenants in, you should not be able to calculate return on investment. Your return on investment should be infinite. I'm going to say that again. Your return on investment should be infinite. An infinite rate of return. If there's a rate of return that gives you anything less than infinite, you're doing this business wrong. Period. I don't care what somebody told you. You can argue with me till you're blue in the face. You're absolutely wrong. If your rate of return is not infinite, you cannot build a business. It's impossible. What you need to invest in is your sales and operations. You don't invest in these houses. Somebody else's money for these houses, not your money. Why? Because you've got so much equity in these deals, any lender would be crazy not to fund the deal. You shouldn't have your money in these deals. Period. You do this business right, you could start to build some wealth. How do you build wealth? Equity and cash. You've got to have enough equity in the deal where you have none of your own cash. You have 100% financing. In fact, the federal government, through Fannie Mae, will give you 100% financing. Donald Trump in Washington, D.C. will give you a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage for about 5%. If you are at 75% loan-to-value, not a dime comes out of your pocket. Donald Trump will write you that check as President of the United States. Now, I'm being a little silly here. Obviously, Donald Trump ain't writing that check. But federal government will write you a check to buy that house with no money out of pocket. Why? Because you have equity. You've provided a level of service high enough where you are given a house by the taxpayer. A 30-year fixed-rate Fannie Mae mortgage is a gift from taxpayers. You've probably never heard this framed this way, but that's exactly what it is. You've provided service at such a high level, they give you a house and the financing. But I'm sure you can't make any money doing that, right? No money out of pocket. You don't have a dime in that house. If you're of at least average intelligence, one of two things are going to happen at this point. You're going to figure out how to flip these things and sell them for short-term gains, or you're going to hold on to them for long-term gains and short-term cash flow via rental properties.
2 minutes.
The federal government has set up the ability for real estate investors to buy 10 houses without a dime of your own money. Free houses. They're free. They'll give you 100% financing. Jason, I mean, buying real estate's real hard. No, it's not. They'll give you every single penny. Call Noble Mortgage and ask. Say, hey, Daryl, can I get 100% financing for my properties? Yep. Where's the money come from? Fannie Mae. Wait a minute. Federal government's giving me 100% financing for a rental property. Yes.
1 minute.
They are effectively giving you a house with the financing in place. You got two options at that point. Do I cash out now, take my equity? Or do I hold on to it and let it cash flow? Before we go to break, I want to ask you that question again. Is this Monday going to be different than last Monday? There are free houses out there all day, twice on Sunday. We buy them all the time. We get back from the break. We're going to talk about making it a commitment and what your Monday looks like. It's Jason Bible, Right Path Real Estate.
Mike's off.
Have you ever experienced the pain of trying to get MLS comps for your hot lead? If you've lost deals waiting for MLS comps, you can understand the frustration. How much would it help you if you no longer had to wait for a real estate agent to get you the info you need to close a deal? Propelio is a brokerage website that gives you instant 24/7 access to high-equity lead lists and comps with access to a network of the top real estate agents. Get an edge on everyone else. Get a free 7-day trial today by going to getmlscomps.com now. That's getmlscomps.com.
Are you looking for an investor-friendly general contractor for your investment property? Then call Fast Track Remodeling at 832-742-9992 or reach us on the web at fasttrackremodeling.com.
Fast Track Remodeling specializes in turnkey remodeling of single-family investment properties. Whether it's a flip rehab or a rental rehab, we manage every aspect of a rehab from start to finish with a highly efficient, standardized process.
Over the last 6 years, Fast Track has completed over 700 projects, which has helped us to create our 3 keys to success. Use a detailed scope of work so that everything gets done, train and maintain quality crews so it gets done right, and complete the work in a proper order so it gets done fast.
No more managing it yourself, no more doing the work yourself. Fast Track Remodeling really does manage it all.
So give us a call today at 832-742-9992. Again, that's 832-742-9992, or reach us on the web at fasttrackremodeling.com.
Investor loans offering up to 100% financing are still available. You just have to know where to look. Look no further than Noble Mortgage. Noble Mortgage is a full-service mortgage company that's been helping investors since 2003. Noble Mortgage offers up to 100% financing to investors that covers purchase, repairs, and closing costs. In addition to private money, Noble Mortgage offers conventional loans, FHA, and even no-income documentation loans for both residential and commercial properties. Call and ask about our 5-point guarantee, which includes free pre-qualifications within 2 business days. Call 713-680-8100 or visit noblemoney.com. That's noblemoney.com. Our team has over 50 years experience in the mortgage industry. Call us today, 713-680-8100, or visit us on the web, noblemoney.com, noblemoney.com.
NMLS 292143, 8203 Willow Place Drive, Houston, Texas, 77070.
Selecting a foundation company and their product for repair is a lot like a game of chance. You simply
right,
don't
90
know
seconds.
what you're going to get.
All right.
The foundation repair industry as a whole doesn't carry a license nor is it regulated. However, Foundation Check utilizes professional engineers to review all of our files to give you the best foundation analysis in today's market. Remember to check before every repair. Call 346-702-3825, or you can reach us online at foundationcheck.com.
You found or inherited a great investment property. Problem is, you don't know how much it's worth, or more importantly, what to do to maximize your investment while mitigating risk. This is exactly why we started Next Gen Appraisals. Next Gen is a group of appraisers specializing in investment real estate. We understand that investors aren't just looking for a number of what their property is worth, but a comprehensive analysis of the market. Give Next Gen a call at 713-346-9911 or check us out online at nextgenappraisals.com.
Are small returns getting in the way of your retirement plans? Why settle for mediocre results? There's a better place to invest. The experts agree. Single-family real estate is one of the best investments you can make. Find out how JB Fund Services offers a 9% preferred return and up to a 13% waterfall. Call us today at 281-915-0906 or visit our website, jbfundservices.com. That's 281-915-0906. This investment is offered to accredited investors.
This is Business 1110.
Call Jason at 713-785-1817 and look for us on Facebook Live at facebook.com/RightPathRealEstate.
Welcome back. Jason Bible, Right Path Real Estate. They're giving houses away out there. They are. They give away all the money. Buy the house. Get enough equity, buy the house. Have no money in the deal. It's that simple. How do you find those deals? Marketing and sales. You got to market for those deals. But Jason, my market's so hot. There's no deals out there. Yeah, right. We buy 10 to 15 a month in Houston. We're now buying them in Dallas, Fort Worth. We got students all over the fruited plain that are buying real estate deals. I'll get folks all the time that'll say, Jason, you can't do that. There's no way. I'll say, you know what? You're right. You can't. You can't. But our team has certainly figured it out. One of my favorite Jim Rohn quotes, until. Jason, how many classes do I have to go to be successful? How many books do I have to read? How many YouTube videos do I need to watch? How many of your podcasts do I need to see? How many classes do I need to go to? How many exams do I have to take? And Jim Rohn says, until. Until when? Until you've paid the price to be good enough in this market. Until. When are you going to become good enough, skill set wise, to buy houses, to create a legacy? I was thinking about this last night. You can create this massive portfolio, hand it off to your children, but don't leave the real legacy behind, which is how to build what you built. And they'll be handcuffed by the wealth you've created. The building, the how to build is so important. Theoretical question. Let's say the whole world collapses tomorrow. Do you think we're going to build our next business faster or slower than the last time we did it? I think we're going to build it just a little bit faster. Why? Because we've got the skill set in order to do that. We don't even have to be in real estate at this point. We could be selling cars or makeup or, I don't know, pick a product. Doesn't matter. How it's built is the exact same way. When people get into real estate as an investing business, they're exposing their personal capital, their net worth, to real estate, and they're expecting a return. However, what ultimately happens is these folks go to some weekend seminar, they sign up for some coaching program, and they do a couple of deals, and then they're out of money. Actually, the joke around our office is a lot of these buy and hold landlords do about 4, and then they're out of money. It's sad, but it's true. They're $20,000 out of pocket on a deal. It cash flows $500 a month, which means what? In 4 years, you can buy another house. Wow, that's great. Why did that deal cost you $20,000 out of pocket? Because you didn't have enough equity. You weren't taught the skills to buy a house with more equity and less out of pocket. The goal here is 0 out of pocket. If you've got a couple $100,000, a few $1 million, and you want to expose it to real estate, just kind of buy some houses, fine. But I'll tell you, your portfolio is not going to grow. Now, it'll grow over the 5, 10-year term because these properties will appreciate, but it won't grow in the next 12 months. Why? Because you have to consistently put money back in your business. And maybe I should back up a second. You're not putting it in your business. You're putting it in your real estate. We don't put money into our deals. I love banks when they come to me and say, hey, Jason, we want to give you a line of credit, $1 million, $2 million, but our advance rate's 80%. What's that mean? That means I got to put 20% down. And I'll tell them, look, boys, here's the deal. Every dollar I put into marketing into my house buying business, I make $5 to $10. Meaning, for every dollar we put into marketing, we 5x our revenue. And they go, oh, okay. And I'll say, so you boys think I'm going to put that money into a real estate deal? Do I make any money putting money into a house? The answer is absolutely not. You make no money putting your money in a house. You know where you make money? Putting other people's money in the house. 70% Fannie Mae loans, we're putting the taxpayers' money into a deal. Your money should not be in those deals. Ever. If you're $20,000 out of pocket for a rental property, or God forbid, if you're $20,000 or $30,000 out of pocket for a flip, you are going broke, and you don't even know it. You can brag to all your friends that you're a real estate investor, but you're not. Absolutely not. You shouldn't put a dime into these things. The house is not the business. The house is not the business. The business is your sales and marketing funnel. The business are leads coming in, offers getting made, contracts getting done, deals getting closed. That's the business. The business is not putting money in houses. It's not. Don't put a dime into these things. Why? Because they are 100% self-collateralizing. What does that mean? Let's say I'm buying a house. I'm buying it for $50,000. It needs $20,000 in work. I'm in it for $70,000. The house to the left of it sold for $100,000. The house to the right of that sold for $100,000. What's the house worth when it's all fixed up? $100,000. And I'm in it for $70,000. Any lender will lend you 70% of the after repaired value. Meaning a lender has come to you and said, look, I'm willing to take all of the financial risk on this deal because there's a 30% equity position behind the deal. That's what I'm willing to do. I will give you 100% of the financing. Meaning you just bought the house for what? 0. On the HUD. For anybody who's bought a house, they call them settlement statements now, but let's just call them a HUD. That's really what they are. When you get a HUD, when it says bring cash to closing, actually there's 2 little check boxes down the bottom left-hand corner. One says cash to, the other one says cash from, and there's a little box that says how much. You know what our little boxes say? We actually get paid at closing when we buy a house. They'll say cash to the buyer, that's us, $1,000, $2,000. We just got paid to buy a house. I'm sure that's of no interest to any of y'all, right? I'm willing to bet your Monday is going to be just like my Monday, where I'm buying houses and getting paid for it without using any of my own money. Or maybe it's not. You know what's amazing about our business? We buy houses, we're not even here. I'm going to be at the weekend retreat all weekend. Our team's going to be out buying houses. Wouldn't that be nice? Build a house buying business. You're not even there. Bringing in capital to do those deals.
2 minutes.
Not your capital. I don't put my money in these things. Why? We got enough equity. I got a line of lenders out the front door that says, I'll give you all the money you want as long as you have at least 30% equity in these things. I mean, a line out the door. I'm not talking about, $5-10 million here. I'm talking about billions of dollars. Yeah, I'll give you all the money you want. You got a 70% deal? Yeah, here's a pile of cash. Go buy them. You don't have to have any of your own money in these deals. But here's the problem with real estate education today. They don't teach you how to do that. They teach you really cool terms like return on investment, return on capital. Your ROI should be infinite.
1 minute.
If you're doing this business right, your ROI is infinite, period. That's how all the major players in this business do it. Do you think anybody sits around? This is what's so funny. If you talk to the folks in our group, talk to people that are at this level, nobody sits down and says, oh, what was your return on investment on that deal? Nobody says that. Do you know why? Because the answer's the same. Well, it's infinite. I don't have any money in this thing. It's infinite. My rate of return is infinite. Why would I have any money in these things? We buy them deep enough. We get back from the break. We're going to talk more about next Monday. It's Jason Bible, Right Path Real Estate.
Mic's off.
Did you know that there are over $24 trillion in retirement accounts in the U.S.? Imagine if you could use someone's IRA to fund all of your deals. Well, you can. Quest IRA is based locally here in Houston, Texas. At Quest IRA, we offer retirement accounts that can be used to invest in real estate, promissory notes, private entities, and much more. Many of our clients loan money from their IRAs to fund real estate deals all over the country. We don't sell any investments or give advice. However, we do hold free networking events, weekly educational classes, and free consultations with an IRA specialist. For more information, visit our website at questira.com or call us at 1-855-FUN-IRAs. To tap into the $24 trillion in retirement accounts in the U.S., call Quest IRA at 1-855-FUN-IRAs or go to our website, questira.com.
Are you an active real estate investor? If so, a real estate attorney is a crucial member to add to your team. Contact Ehlert Law at 346-231-1120. Ehlert Law serves clients in real estate and business law with principal offices in Houston and their acquisitions and dispositions. We are equipped to serve you in your residential and commercial real estate law needs. Contact Alert Law at 346-231-1120. We draft and review docs and structured transactions and represent you in disputes and litigation. Or choose one of our transaction packages to cover your sub-2, wholesale, wraps, or private financing deals. Our business and commercial services include business contracts, entity formations, and business consultations. If you need a reliable, dedicated firm to serve on your team, contact Alert Law at 346-231-1120. 346-231-1120. Paid for by Gerald Ehlert, Principal Offices in Houston, not board certified by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization.
Do you have cracks in your brick, doors that stick, or sheetrock that's coming apart? Then you may have foundation movement. Due to our expansive soils in the Houston area, it's probably not a question of if you have movement, but when. Call Foundation Check for a truly independent, unbiased foundation evaluation. Foundation Check has been in business since 2009 and has completed over 1,400 evaluations.
Okay.
We're not in the business of repairing foundations or selling you unnecessary pier work, but we are in the business of evaluating your foundation. Our product is designed for house flippers, landlords, or even owner-occupied properties. Each of our files is reviewed by a licensed engineer. Remember to check before every repair. Call 346-702-3825. That's 346-702-3825. Or you can reach us online at foundationcheck.com. That's foundationcheck.com.
Are you expecting to close accurately, on time, and with lots of communication on your home purchase? You've come to the right place. I'm Jennifer Hernandez, Senior Loan Officer with
How much time do I have,
Legacy
Nikki?
Mutual Mortgage. Our goal is to give our
49
borrowers
seconds.
and referral partners an amazing experience during the loan process. My team believes in putting people and culture before results. Our company concentrates on building those teams who operate with structure, process, and recognition for going the extra mile for you. This way, we have the energy to make this your best home purchase ever. Give us a call today to find out the simple steps to get started. I'm Jennifer Hernandez, the Hernandez team at Legacy Mutual Mortgage. Jennifer.legacymutual.com or call 713-579-3611. Again,
All right.
Jennifer.legacymutual.com. We can't wait to consult with you soon. NMLS 514497.
Equal housing
I wonder where
opportunity
it's
lender. NMLS 514497.
This is Business 1110.
What a mess.
Call Jason at 713-785-1817 and look for us on Facebook Live at facebook.com/RightPathRealEstate.
Welcome back. Jason Bible, Right Path Real Estate. We got a whole room of folks that are learning to do what we do. Buying houses, flipping them, wholesale, renting them out, and being the lender. There's only 4 ways to make money in this business. That's it. There's not 67 ways to make money in real estate or whatever some bunch of gurus are teaching these days. There's 4 ways. That's it. Everything else is a derivative of those 4 ways. It's pretty simple. Buying a house, fix it up, sell it. Buy a house, fix it up, rent it. Lending your money to real estate investors, or buying a house and selling it to another investor. That's it. Everything else is a derivative of those 4 things. I'll tell you right now, and I went to business school, when I see business plans that are more than a page, it's just not that difficult. These businesses are not that difficult. When I see a long business plan, I already think, look, the more confusing this thing is, the harder it is to implement. That's the first thing I think. The second thing is, there's no money in this. It's real simple, guys. Buying houses, fixing them up, selling them or renting them, or buying a house, selling it to another investor, or lending your money to a real estate investor. That's it. This business is not that hard. There's 4 ways of doing it. However, here's one of the caveats. If you're not doing all 4, you're not building wealth. You've got to have equity when you buy the deal. And you've got to have cash flow. I love when people teach rental properties as wealth building. They're actually a store of wealth. They're not used to build wealth. Why? They don't produce enough interim cash to build wealth. Now, they build wealth when they appreciate, but they don't build wealth while you own them. Isn't that the little secret nobody tells you? The guru at the front of the room never tells you that part of the secret, right? Where rental properties make you money is when you sell them. They don't really make, they make you a couple $100 a month in cash flow, and that's fine. They make you money a second way, and that is when you pay them off. But most gurus at the front of the room don't tell you to pay them off. They tell you to constantly re-leverage. You know what? You don't have to re-leverage if you bought them with 30% equity. If you bought them with 30% equity, you got no money in the deal. Why would you re-leverage them? If you're buying houses with no money, why do you need more money to buy houses that you don't need money for? I never understood that. People are like, Jason, I got to have like $1 million to get in real estate. No, you don't. Or Jason, I got to re-leverage my portfolio so I can buy more houses. No, you don't. Why are you re-leveraging these things? It doesn't make any sense. The only time I'd re-leverage a portfolio is so I could take cash out tax-free to then go start another business. But I don't see any point in leveraging these things up after your tenant has paid for them for the last 10, 15, 20 years so you can go buy more real estate. Why don't you just get taught the right way to buy a house, which is to have 30% equity in it? That's the right way. The difference between the professionals and the amateurs in this business is equity. It's a number, and it doesn't lie. You're either buying them with somebody else's money or you're not. And the or you're not, you will run out of your own capital long before you can build a legacy. Long before. I've seen it so many times. I see these guys that get up on case study night. They're like, I got a 25% cash on cash return. And everyone's like, yay! Woo! And all I can do is I sit back in the room and I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy's going to be out of money in about 18 months. And he may have 10 rental properties. He might have 7. He might have 20. He could even have 50. But at some point, you're out of your own money. Why? Because you weren't taught how to buy them cheap enough to have equity to go buy more. Whenever Apple comes out with a new product, do they go to the bank or a bunch of investors asking for money? Do they go and use their cash for a whole bunch of product? They really don't. When you look at it, their suppliers finance a lot of that. Why? There's enough equity in those little phones. Why are you putting money in deals? Why? I don't understand it. You shouldn't have a dime in these deals. Not a dime. Not a penny. There's 4 ways to do this business. That's it. And you're going to need to do all 4 in various stages. You won't do them all on Monday. But you're going to have to do all 4 in various stages to build a real business. But you're going to have to make a commitment first. You're going to have to commit. You're going to have to commit time, and you're going to have to commit money. I see these guys all the time on Facebook. And they'll go, oh, yeah, you don't need time or money for real estate. If I just do all my daily affirmations, tell myself I'm a winner in the mirror every day, I'm going to be a winner. No, you're not. Nobody makes a real decision until they do it with their time and a checkbook. What's that checkbook for? Education, consulting, marketing, maybe some salespeople paying some commissions. That's where the check writing starts. It's not for the house. The house is not the investment. You're the investment. If you're not investing in yourself every single day, you're never going to build a business. If you're not learning the new stuff every day, if you're not part of a like-minded group of real estate professionals that are challenging you every day, guess what? You're not going to get where you want to go. Our Pathfinder and Basecamp groups meet twice a week. And there's a whole lot of challenging that goes on in that room. There's a lot of learning, but there's a lot of challenging. You've got to invest in yourself. That's how you buy these houses. If you're negotiating on price, you're going to lose the deal. You may win. You may get the deal, but you're not going to make any real money at it. One of my favorite sayings is about an auction. If you get in a multiple bid auction situation and you win it, I won the auction. I got the deal on MLS when there were 50 other people negotiating the deal, and I got it. This is great. Or you're doing a multifamily deal, and they're like, there were 50 other offers, and I won. You know what you won? You won the opportunity to take on the most amount of risk with the least amount of return. You won the opportunity to take the most amount of risk with the least amount of return. Yay, you won. Congratulations. 49 other bidders were like, I'm out. I don't want any part of that. I love it when people come up to me at events and like, hey, Jason, we knew you guys were in on a deal and we got the deal. Oh, okay. How did that work out? Well, we paid $30,000 more. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. A company that we run that buys 100 houses a year said, no, we'll pass, and you won the deal. Congratulations. You paid too much. You will not be in this business long term. Congrats. You might want to attend our weekend retreat. Oh, man, I don't need to invest in myself. I mean, I'm like reading blogs and stuff and internet sites, and I'm in like all these Facebook groups. Is the stuff you're learning going to make a difference in your business? Is it teaching you the marketing and sales skill set you need to build a business? Build a business you want to run.
1 minute.
Most real estate investors are really employees of their real estate business. Whether they're landlords that manage their own properties, flippers that go out and check their job sites every day, or wholesalers that are doing little more than just moving a contract from one side of the desk to the other. And all three of those groups, if they were to take a vacation for a month, their business would collapse. Because they're not really business owners. They're not entrepreneurs. They're employees of their LLC. And if you're doing that, you're not building a legacy. We get back from the break, we'll talk more about making a commitment and investing in yourselves. Jason Bible, Right Path Real Estate.
Mike's off.
Are you looking for an investor-friendly general contractor for your investment property?
Well, yes, I am.
Fast Track Remodeling at 832-742-9992 or reach us on the web at fasttrackremodeling.com.
Fast Track Remodeling specializes in turnkey remodeling of single-family investment properties, whether it's a flip, rehab, or a rental rehab. No more managing it yourself. No more doing the work yourself. Fast Track Remodeling really does manage it all.
So give us a call today at 832-742-9992.
Are small returns getting in the way of your retirement plans? Why settle for mediocre results? There's a better place to invest. The experts agree, single-family real estate is one of the best investments you can make. Find out how JB Fund Services offers a 9% preferred return and up to a 13% waterfall. Call us today at 281-915-0906 or visit our website, jbfundservices.com. That's 281-915-0906. This investment is offered to accredited investors.
Ehlert Law helps wholesalers and real estate agents get deals closed. Seller has too many title defects, too many dead people hanging around, taxman wants a slice of your pie. We work with sellers and title companies to resolve those defects and get clear to close so you get paid. No one can guarantee success, but we'll do our best. Contact Ehlert Law at 346-231-1120. 346-231-1120. Paid for by Gerald Ehlert, Principal Offices in Houston, not board certified by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization.
Rehab loans, conventional loans, FHA, and no-income documentation loans can seem scary unless you have the right mortgage company to guide you through the process. Since 2003, Noble Mortgage has been helping investors just like you. Whether rehabbing houses, buying your first home, rental, or commercial property, Noble Mortgage offers up to 100% financing. Call Noble Mortgage at 713-680-8100 or visit
Hey, Robbie,
noblemoney.com.
saw your
That's
question here.
noblemoney.com.
NMLS
So,
292143, 8203 Willow Place Drive.
are you having to bring 11 grand to the table because you have to put something down?
Problem is, you don't know how much it's
So,
worth, or more importantly,
what's the after repaired value on that house? So, give me the numbers. I need to know how much you're buying it for. I need to know the rehab number, and then I need to know the after repaired value.
We understand that investors aren't just looking for a number of what their property is worth, but a comprehensive analysis of the market. Give NextGen a call at 713-346-9911.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Or check us out online at nextgenappraisals.com.
Have you ever experienced the pain of trying to get MLS comps for
Hey,
your hot
how much
lead?
time do I have,
If
Nikki?
you've lost
90
deals waiting for MLS
Let
comps,
me go
you
look
can
real
understand the
quick.
frustration. How much would it help you if you no longer had to wait for a real estate agent to get you the info you need to close a deal? Propelio is a brokerage website that gives you instant 24/7 access to high-equity lead lists and comps with access to a network of the top real estate agents. Get an edge on everyone else. Get a free 7-day trial today by going to getmlscomps.com now. That's getmlscomps.com.
Time is money in a real estate deal. If your insurance company is slow or non-responsive, you could lose a deal like that. You need a quick turnaround on quotes or binders? The agency for that is Benchmark Insurance Group of Texas. The team at Benchmark understands the investor mindset. They know what you need and when you need it. We're here for you. Are you a rehabber, wholesaler, buy and hold, or flipper? Bundling your properties on a single policy will help save time and money. Benchmark has been in business for over 10 years, and we insure over 30,000 properties. Contact Benchmark about our exclusive investor package. Call us and let us show you what we can do for you at 281-569-4353.
All right, I'm back.
That's
All right, cool. We got 15
281-569-4353. Or online at benchmarkbroker.com. That's benchmarkbroker.com. That's 281-569-4353. Or online at benchmarkbroker.com.
This is Business 1110.
Call Jason at 713-785-1817 and look for us on Facebook
RJ,
Live
hot mics
at
in 5, 4,
facebook.com/RightPathRealEstate.
2, 1.
Welcome back. Jason Bible, Right Path Real Estate. If you want next Monday to be different than this Monday, you gotta make a commitment, and a commitment comes along with a cost. Your time and a check, period. I'm going to learn real estate for free. Yeah, let me know how that works out. The business is littered with guys who tried to learn something for free and got absolutely obliterated by the market. I love the folks that tell me, like, well, you mean you can learn real estate from reading books and forums and all that. It's kind of like bragging about leaving elementary school or leaving school in like the 5th grade because you know how to read and do basic addition. Sorry, this business is a little more complicated than reading it on a blog or being in a Facebook group. It's much more complicated than that. You can understand 99.9% of real estate as a business, but that 0.1% is the difference between being profitable and successful and not. It literally is that tight. It comes down to the conversation you have with sellers, how you phrase a question, how you listen to what the seller's needs are. And I'm not talking about just a homeowner. I'm talking about homeowners, real estate agents, wholesalers, just go down the list. How you ask a question, how you put words in a sentence is the difference between being successful in this business and not. And those nuances you'll never get from reading a book. You'll never get from a website. You're never going to get them from a Facebook group. They come from sitting in a room with like-minded real estate investors, challenging each other on their businesses. That's what we do twice a week. We start with the weekend retreat. Time and a check, right? You've got to commit time and you got to commit money. You go through our weekend retreat. We interview folks, see if they'd be good to join our team, see if they've got what it takes to join the team. They join our team, and then it's 12 months, and it's intensive. It's an intensive course to learn how to do real estate the right way. There's a very few ways to do this business right. There's a whole lot out there that's wrong. But I'll tell you what, invest in yourself long before you ever invest in a deal. I mean, there's not even any comparison. You can go out and buy 2 or 3, 4 or 5 houses, or you can invest in yourself and learn how to buy 5,000 in your lifetime. That's the difference. You've got to invest in you. I'll tell you, our next weekend retreat, the one that started today, is full. I just got text messages with some pictures in it. It's a full house.
30 seconds.
Next weekend retreat is in DFW in August. The next Houston one is at the end of September. If you're interested, go to rightpathrealestate.com. You can sign up there, click on events, pull up our calendar. Second thing you do is shoot an email to Veronica, support@rightpathrealestate.com. Support@rightpathrealestate.com. I'm headed over to the weekend retreat, guys. Thanks for listening. I'll see y'all bright-eyed, bushy-tailed Monday morning, 9 a.m. It's Jason Bible, Right Path Real Estate.
All right, Jay. Have a good weekend.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.